Okay, once again, our politician has failed us, as they always do. Case in point, this bill, George Floyd, Justice for George Floyd and Police Team bill, it's passed the House, but it's dying a slow death in the Senate. It's dying a slow death like George Floyd died in the streets. It's dying a slow death because the politicians just don't want to be held accountable for anything that they do or they say. They don't want to hold accountable for it. So now this bill is a good bill. It don't goes after good police, but the bad police it goes after. 'Cause I know that many police officers out there want to do right. There's one or two bad apples that give the profession a bad name. But if you don't hold those bad apple accountable, then the whole profession is considered bad. So now this qualified immunity that the Republican in the Senate saying they're protecting and backing the blue. They're really enabling the police to do whatever they want to do and hide behind the law. You and I, if we commit any crime, we can hide and say sorry because of ignorance. Nah, you're gonna serve some time. You're gonna rub some time. Whether you're aware of it or not, you're gonna rub some time. So how then they know what they're doing by murdering and killing you and abusing you, but they hide behind qualified immunity. Most of them do it knowingly because they know they can get away with it. But then again, here we go. You have a politician protecting them. Protecting them is protecting themselves too. This bill do not unfairly or unjustly target police officers who make mistake. We are smart enough to know when they make mistakes. We're also smart enough to know when they abuse their power. When they make mistakes, the law is there to protect them. When they abuse their power, the law is supposed to be there to justify, not to protect them and give them blanket cover to do what they want to do. Now when I say the politician failure, case in point, before Trump was voted out of office, he wanted a $2,000 stimulus check for every American. And he wanted his name to be signed on the check too. But the Democrats said no, they didn't want it. But as soon as Joe Biden come in office, they push for the $1,600. They push for more stimulus, never-ending unemployment. And now they're pushing for child tax credit. Simply put, they are buying your votes. They want to make the American population just like the black community. When I say that is, they do give black women welfare. They give them housing, they give them Section 8, they give them Medicare, Medicaid, and they tell them, listen, you can get this thing, all these programs, as long as you have no black man in the house. You want to keep these benefits, you can have a black man in the house. Because as soon as you have a black man in the house, you're going to lose it. So, the black woman keep the black man out of the house. And they claim I'm a strong black woman who don't need a man. But they need the government though. They need the welfare. Look at the black community right now. And they claim asking where the black men are, where the family unit is. Ask the Democrat where it is, and ask the black woman where the family unit is. Everybody know that, but they just pretend like they don't know what caused it. What caused the crime and violence? It's majority of the black youth have nowhere to go. The school system fail them. The justice system fail them. The economic system failed them. They're just pretty much locked out of society, period. Locked out. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there right now as far as it comes to black youth. Because the government not helping them. There are no programs to help them. No program, no proper schooling, no community service. Only thing is there is the prison industrial complex. Guys, our dealings with the law is a go straight to prison. You go to court, you're guilty before you even reach there. You're guilty before you even commit a crime. You're going straight to prison. Only thing out there for us right now is prison. And that's not fair. That's not fair. The government know how to fix this crime problem, but they pretend like they don't know. But you're going to be the death of them. If they don't fix it, you're going to bring this country down. Now, as I said about the stimulus package with Trump, the Democrats would want to pass it because Trump was going to get the benefit. Now, the Democrat proposed the Justice in George Floyd Act. The Republican don't want to pass it just because the Democrat proposed it. They're trying to find some reason why they don't want to pass it. Which this bill doesn't only this bill benefits all Americans. It benefits black people, it benefits Latino, it benefits poor white, and it benefits all those who speak out against the government. It benefits them as well. Because if you remember, during the COVID crisis, anyone speak out about the government padding the numbers, the house get raided. This benefit them as well. So unless we rise up and breathe life into that bill, it's gonna die just like George Floyd died. And that's not right, and that's not fair. Politicians are there for all American, not just for some. All American, not just for some. The Republican and Democrats are there for all American, not just for Republican, not just for Democrat, not just for police, not just for civilians. All Americans. So if the Democrat propose a bill that is good for all the people, Republican join in, co-sign on it. If the Republican propose a bill that's good for all the people, the Democrat join in and co-sign, because this is good for the people. And until we, the people, rise up and keep them accountable, they're going to be still paying this politics for their whole life. They're going to be still living fat off your tax dollars and snubbing their nose at you. So right now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep a check. I'm going to make a list of all the senators and congressmen who oppose this bill. And I'm going to publicly put out their office address and their office number, so you, the American people, can check them and ask them what's going on with this bill. This bill need to pass as is.